Let's go.
All right, good evening, IHSA football family. It is time now for DuPage Run Shoot Show, episode 12, as we get into and kick off the IHSA quarterfinals this Saturday. No Friday games, awesome. And my name is Coach Big Pete, aka Peter Line, the co-host of this show. My email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. Make sure you follow Peter, Coach Big Pete and Deep Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. Mr. Codo, please take it away, sir.
What's going on, everyone? This is Patrick Codo, the co-host of DuPage Run and Shoot. I'm also a sports reporter at NCTV 17. You want to check out some content? You want to check out some good content? Check us out at nctv17.org, and you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And you got a question or want to throw some batteries at me virtually? Find me at Pete Codo at nctv17.org. Pete, I'm just going to start off by saying the wind fucking hated everyone this weekend. Oh, my God.
Yes, it did. And we're expecting some cold this weekend.
Yeah, we get wind one weekend, and now it's going to be it's going to drop cold like a rock. It's Thursday, 70 degrees.
Yeah, it's not bad. All right, so we get into round two scores. Glenbard West 42, Glenbrook South 0.
Holy cow, Glenbard West with a typical beatdown. Julius Ellens, though, this guy continues to do his thing. 312 yards and 5 touchdowns. 2 of them were from 60 plus. Sheesh.
And he's completely shown his growth. Again.
Huge step up for Joey Pope not being on the team.
Yes. And a top recruit in the state of Illinois for Juju. And also,
what year is he, by the way?
I think he's a sophomore junior, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, he'll be needed next season.
Oh yeah, definitely will be. But again, big shout out to Glenbard West defense. Big shout out to Glenbard West.
Love it.
And unbelievable. And Glenbard West is just like a top tier team. And again, they dusted off that loss to York, and they're just coming back strong as ever. All right, second game, York 27, Marist 21.
Let's go, York! Let's go!
There we go. A great win. Honestly, a big-time win for York. They've had 2 big-time wins in round 1 and round 2. This was a much-needed win over a tough private school, and we all thought this is going to be a test for York, and guess what happened?
They passed it in a big way. Matt Visa won them the game on the QB keeper. Sure, they had a 14-0 lead, but it's playoff football. No lead is safe at all. You figured, too, with the win that everyone was going to run the ball. Well, they did it in a big way. First quarterfinal appearance since 2006.
Wow.
Well, I mean, they haven't won a playoff game since, the last week against Oswego East. That was their first playoff game they won since 2010. So
that's quite impressive. That's really
impressive. A long drought finally snapped by York, and I'm loving this York team.
Yep. And as always, we said what was going to happen, and it did happen. St. Francis 42, Evergreen Park 0.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, what did you expect? And the Evergreen Park was doomed from the start. Onside kick. Alessio Milivojevic threw a 65-yard touchdown to Dash Dorsey. Yep.
And the defense played just impeccable.
Nick Dzansky, an Oregon recruit, had a TD off a block punt.
So
St. Francis continues to do their thing.
Yep, and they're looking unbelievable. Next one. And this was a little bit of a tough game in the beginning, but then IC managed.
I was going to say.
IC 42, Stillman Valley 14. Big shout out to Coach Kraft as he gets his 100th career win. Impressive win for IC. The worry was Stillman Valley. This was I saw this game as a little bit of a track game for IC, but IC won this. Again, very impressive and a big-time win.
A lot of people look at the score like, 42-14, they killed them. No. This game was a lot closer than what the score said. IC had a 15-14 lead going into the fourth quarter and then put it away on a 27-0 run, thanks to 4 touchdowns by Denzel Gibson on 200 in total 212 total yards. Malik Gray also with a couple of TDs as usual. I'm in Malik Gray, Denzel Gibson. What else can you expect from those guys?
And I gotta say, I'm very impressed with IC's offensive line. They've been great this whole season, but especially in the playoffs, they've completely stepped it up, and their defense is swarming. So,
and they put it away in the fourth quarter like any good football team should do.
Yep. Oh yeah. All right, next, and this was a tough one. Lake Zurich 14, Wheaton North 6.
So the defending 7A state. So last week the 8A state champs were no more. This time it's Wheaton North who goes down, unfortunately. But again, the wind obviously took some things away from both teams. Wheaton North had a 6-0 lead. No defense is unstoppable. And then came the guy we were talking about, Mr. Tyler Erkman, who basically popped a 56-yard touchdown run to give them a 7-6 lead. They tack another to win 14-6. That's Lake Zurich for you, though.
And again, there's nothing to hang their hats on Wheaton North. They played their asses off this season. This has been
look at the couple Wheaton North. If you think about it too, since Clayton Thorson left, first off, they missed the playoffs 2 straight seasons, losing the last game to get eliminated. They get in, in 2017, and then, on comes a special senior class.
Yeah.
Wins them a state championship. And then they keep it rolling this year. There's nothing for Wheaton North to hang their heads about. They've been a phenomenal football team. They definitely turned it around a big way. You snapped a 35-year state championship drought, too. Let's not forget that. Last year, you snapped a pretty long drought.
Good. And that's awesome. All right, next one. And this, Lincoln Way East 17, Neuqua Valley 14. Almost, my friend. Almost.
Well, it wouldn't be almost if Neuqua can hold on to the goddamn football. Neuqua was trailing, so Neuqua scores the opening touchdown. I'm like, oh, okay. Then Lincoln Way East responds with another touchdown. And then at one point, Neuqua's trailing 10-7. Like, okay, they got a chance. They have the ball. Mark Meneke throws an interception that led to a Griffin touchdown, 17-7. Neuqua has the ball again on the doorstep. They fumble it. They got a late touchdown, but unfortunately, it was a too little, too late scenario. Had to rely on the onside kick, and they didn't get it.
And again, we had this as the question was last week, which game had a shot at upset, and both of us picked this game.
And it was close.
It was very close.
Unfortunately, Lincoln Way East made the plays they needed to win.
Yes, and big shout.
The defense has been unbelievable all year. Sure they gave up that one at the beginning, but big shout. I don't want to play those Griffins.
Yep, big shout to Neuqua Valley this whole season. They've had a great season, and I know you covered them, and they were on and off this whole regular season.
Yeah, obviously not having Meneke really hurt them this year, but one positive from that is that you have Ryan Moeller who's coming back next season.
Yes.
Savannah Spatafora. There's a lot coming back next year for Neuqua. They always reload.
Yes.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
They'll be good. Yeah, you're completely right. Last one for DuPage County. Mount Carmel 24, Downers Grove North 6.
This was another game too that was pretty close. Downers Grove North had a 6-3 lead.
Yeah.
And then gave up.
Yeah.
Gave up the last 21.
And again, big shout to Coach Harini and the staff again. They got a horrible pick. They got a horrible pick when they got Mount Carmel.
A lot of teams got horrible draws.
Yeah.
Naperville North got a horrible draw. Downers Grove North got a horrible draw.
Yeah. Yes, it was tough. All right, so we get into the IHSA games of the week scores, and I'll be eating a lot of crow and shit. Loyola Academy 49, Edwardsville 21. I'm eating shit on this one.
Well, we're both eating shit for this one because we're talking. Loyola make the long trip down by St. Louis. It didn't even bother them.
No.
They score They just took it to them. My goodness.
I was completely shocked by this.
All of Edwardsville's touchdowns came in garbage time.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I don't get it.
Yeah. This game, I am definitely shit on that one. Second one, this was a big time game in the state of Illinois.
It was
19, Hershey 13, and 2 overtimes.
Who called it, Pete? Who called it? Who called it? I told you Batavia was going to get it. Playing in front of their home fans, redemption for that Batavia offense. Tyler Janty for the win on 4th and goal after they got stuffed earlier. And thank God Hershey missed the field goal. The wind hated everyone that day.
Big time, and this was a big time win for Batavia, a much needed proving point for against a tough Hershey team. They give Hershey its first loss. Hershey is knocked out of the 7A.
They lost to a good team because Batavia is good.
Yeah, they're that good. Next one. Oh, and this is the one that I'm eating major league shit for.
I think you and I are really. Oh, good lord.
Main South 42 South Elgin Zip.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Completely flabbergasted by the score, my man.
I was expecting I was expecting South Elgin to give them a fight. No, Maine South was in their playoff mode and just boom, boom, boom. Wow.
I'm just completely impressed with Maine South and how they were able to bounce back after first regular season of upsets. They look unbelievable, this Maine South squad. Next, Sycamore 43, Carmel 0.
No surprise, Sycamore is doing their thing.
Yeah, so congratulations to Sycamore and a big shout to Carmel on a great season. East St. Louis,
my God.
Eater. I mean, a lot of shit on this one. East St. Louis.
We both are.
40, Normal West 0.
What? What? So we're talking about Normal West having a legit defense. I'm like, oh, they have a shot. They have it.
Yeah, no, they didn't.
No.
That went in the crapper.
Yeah, that went south pretty quickly.
Yeah, and it's just weird. This season for East St. Louis is the challenges that we think is going to happen. They don't happen.
They just lose to the good out of state teams. That's it.
Yeah, they lost to that Georgia team. They weren't supposed to lose though.
Something went wrong in that game with that being 10-8.
Yeah. So, the Peoria 48, Kankakee 21. Kankakee gets knocked out. Their dreams of
by a big boy.
Yeah.
Big boy. Holy cow. Landon Newby Wholesome. 93 yards on 3 catches and 2 touchdowns. Oh my God, there was an earthquake there. And Malachi Washington, 204 yards and 4 tutties.
So, and this was a famous thing that people were saying. Well, this is Chicago. We don't know that much in that area. We don't know that much about Peoria football. Well, you got introduced to Peoria football, and
how dare you decide to shit on Peoria football? Any Peoria team.
Yes, that's it.
You saw what they did to Vernon Hills in the 2016 state championship game.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's a rude one. No, these Peoria teams are legit.
Yes. And this game,
the Peoria teams and the Springfield teams.
Yes, always.
Peoria and Springfield are Central Illinois teams you don't want to sleep on, and there are definitely schools that can hang with the big dogs up here.
And the big game that I'm eating more shit on in Crow, Forest 44, Chicago Hope Academy 16 and 1A.
Well, I mean, Forston's one of those teams that you don't want to mess with too, and Chicago Hope Academy definitely overlooked them.
Yes. And again, NUIC represents 1A very well. Let's get into the quarterfinal games of the week for DuPage.
Yes, sir.
And we have 4 participants. IC versus Princeton in 3A action. Again, this IC team is much different from last year. This year, they are determined and they are ready to go against a tough Princeton team. And again, I'm telling you this right now, do not sleep on their Princeton's player, Tegan Davis, and do not sleep on this Princeton defense. They will bash the living hell out of you. Don't sleep on Princeton. Mr. Codo, take it away.
Well, Tegan Davis, I mean, he's back. I mean, first of all, his team is saying, hello, old friend. Nice to see you again for another rematch.
Mm-hmm.
This game will be a lot closer. I mean, Tegan Davis, I mean, we talked about him last year. Here he is. Here he is again this year. You know, there's hopefully, you know, even though it's going to be cold, it'll give more teams chances to open up their offense.
Yes.
Just make sure everyone's drinking water so they're not cramping up and shit.
Yeah. And again, this Princeton's defense is unbelievable. IC, again, is unbelievable. And the big thing is going to be, can Princeton compete with IC's overall athleticism on the offense? Again, and Princeton, when they have shots down the field, take them against this night offense. But again, this IC team is a team of destiny. And Mandalia has been unbelievable. The quarterback, the two-headed beast.
Princeton is 10-0 on the year, and they love their offense.
Yes, so
even though they had a tough slate against Genoa Kingston.
Yes, and Princeton has just been killing a lot of teams, and Genoa Kingston was like one of their very pests. So it's gonna be a tough game, but I have to say it right now. I think IC comes into this game favored. I do. They think they.
Yes, but it's going to be close, obviously.
I believe this is going to be a close one. Next one.
And Princeton, you know, they're a run-heavy team. They'll run the fuck out of them.
Oh yeah. This next one, St. Francis versus Rochelle. Rochelle, they've been the good feel story.
Another team that loves to run the ball.
Yes.
I mean,
Garrett
Ginsler. I mean, his first touchdown last week was a 45-yard run against Johnsburg. I mean, he just ran through the team. The defense said, "See ya."
He was unbelievable. I saw him. It was last winter, Boom Football, the Boom Showcase, and I asked, "Hey, how's the Rochelle team doing?" He's like, "We're gonna do okay. We'll be okay."
Where's your confidence, you idiots?
Guess what? They're doing okay. They're taking it on.
They're doing way better than okay. All right.
Yes. I think the big thing.
I would be the good positive guy. Said, you know, we lost a lot of guys, but you know, other opportunities for guys to step up, and I think we could get it done.
And the St. Francis team has been unbelievable. Alessio, Ian Willis, McMillan, just that whole roster has been unbelievable. And to think, does Rochelle have a shot against St. Francis?
I say they do have a shot.
I do.
But they're not the favorites.
Yeah, I think so too, and I think that
Rochelle is going to give him a fight. That's for sure.
And they definitely deserve to be in it. It's going to be an interesting game. Next one. This is a bruiser of a game.
I love this
Glenbard
one.
West taking on Maine South.
Let's go Glenbard West.
Ooh, I think this is going to be a tough game. I think Glenbard West is just, again, when we talk about teams that it's their year, I think the Glenbard West team has done wonderful things.
Excellent thing.
And Maine South, that team, they're good, but they're missing some key parts. I agree with you. I think Glenbard West has got a good shot on this one.
Oh, another thing too. I know there's a few games that are not in DuPage, but I feel like we should touch on how the fuck did Lions Township beat Plainfield North? What the hell?
I don't know. That was a shocker. I couldn't believe when I saw this.
Huge shocker.
I was completely shocked by it. I wasn't expecting it. I thought Plainfield North was going to get an easy win. That was my personal feeling. I was shocked by that game. It was unexpected. It was unseen. It was unexpected. And a lot of people were just completely shocked.
I was shocked. I'm like, wait, what the hell?
We thought the Marrow Show was going to absolutely kill this Lions Township defense.
Ashiru, St. Clair, Muhammad.
But again, out of all the public schools that are playing Loyola Academy, this is one of the very public schools that's playing Loyola Academy.
Please.
Defensive line.
Lord, please, LT, please. We saw one go down last week. Let's see another one go down.
Yeah. All right. So we got York versus Palatine. Big thing is going to stop Dominic Ball, the running back out of Palatine. He's an absolute star.
Well, let's go York.
And again, this is another tough game. And again, York, they can't feel cocky. This Palatine team has been unbelievable. They've had they're a lot like Maine South. They're honestly a lot like Maine South, where they've had a couple bad losses in the first week. Their star quarterback went down, but they've been able to bounce back. Donald
Right.
Ball is having a hell of a season. And this York team, again, they've been unbelievable. This is just a great story. I'm going to give the slightest bit of favor to York High School on this one.
I would have to agree, but I won't be surprised if Palatine wins either.
Yeah. All right, we go into the IHSA games of the week as we only have that many four DuPage opponents. Reed Custer versus Bryan. Reed Custer takes on Bryan for the revenge of last year. What do you think, sir?
Well, we've seen plenty of big games. We're like, oh, this will be exciting. Turn to ass whoopings. I got a feeling this game might be one of those ass whoopings on Byron.
Ooh, okay.
Like Byron whoops them.
Oh. And that is Patrick Codo. Enjoy those common fans because they'll go after you.
Reed Custer?
Yeah. They're very cocky right now.
I'm right here. Hello.
Go for the state title. Reed Custer should not overlook this Bryan team, and the big thing for Reed Custer is going to be spreading the field against this the Bryan Tigers. But again, the one thing I like about Bryan, have you ever heard what Bryan does for an entrance?
What do they do?
They put their linemen in a hog trailer.
Yes. I love that. I love that. Even
awesome.
for road games or just home games?
Home games.
As they should.
That's awesome. And it's awesome.
Some schools need to do that.
Yeah, that's awesome. And Reed Custer, Jacob McPherson's a player to watch. Bryan's so unbelievable. This is going to be a very close game. Next one, and this is a big school game. Warren Township takes on Lincoln Way East. I'm riding till I die with Warren Township. I will eat shit and crow if I am wrong. I believe in Coach McNulty. I believe in these Blue Devils. I think they can get the win over a very tough Lincoln Way East team, and I think it's all going to go down on Warren Township's ability to stop the run and to pick up major yardage on the run with their offensive line. I think it's going to be key. What do you think, sir?
Well, if Braden Tisher needs to, he's going to throw the ball as well. We saw what he did last week against Eagle Valley. Those tough situations, he completed those big passes. And, James Kwasinski, he's still doing his thing, offense versus defense, the games in Frankfurt. It's never an easy game, never easy to win at their place. The stands are going to be packed. I'm going to ride with Lincoln Way East. They win the rematch of the 2019 state championship game.
And just an unbelievable story about Braden Tisher. His ability from his growth from the last winter to now, his ability and underrated speed mobility is unbelievable.
I love Tishner. He's a cool dude. Yeah. I interviewed him last week, and he was pretty stoked about the win.
Yeah. And again,
and they know too that they respect the fuck out of their opponents. So they're going to come in with class and do what they need to do to win, but respect Warren.
Always a classy program. And again, Tishner, he fits that program. He fits that
everyone on that team fits that Lincoln Way East program. Kwasinski is going to play a big role. Tishner's going to play a big role. If Tishner needs a pass, he's going to pass.
And let's get McNulty a state title. I want Warren Township. I want McNulty to get a state title. All right.
I'll be happy whoever wins this game.
Yes. Lamont versus Kenwood.
Oh boy.
Kenwood caught fire.
Huh?
They caught fire, Kenwood.
So has Lamont.
Yes. Well, they've been on fire for the whole season. Come on.
They have been on fire for the whole season on offense. They got it all down on offense. It's oh boy.
There was questions around Kenwood, especially with a couple big losses in the regular season. They've been able to find a rhythm with their offense. Their defense has been great. Marquise Lightfoot, defensive end, is an unbelievable star. The big thing will be, can Lamont's offensive line stop Kenyatta Forbes and Marquise Lightfoot?
It will be tough for sure.
Yeah.
It will be tough.
So who you got?
I'm going to go with Lamont.
Ooh. I think it's going to be an up in the air. This game's is like an up in the air. It's so
Yes.
Yeah. That's going to be a big one. Next one, Richmond Burden versus Providence Catholic. Providence Catholic gets the big win over Juliet Catholic.
Let's go with the upset Celtics, baby.
Ooh. I think this is going to be a tough game. This is another one. And again, Siegel from Richmond Burden is absolutely killing it. And the offensive line of Richmond Burden is good. Lucas Proudfoot from Providence Catholic, another player that you must keep an eye out for.
I love the last day, Proudfoot.
Yeah. And this Providence Catholic team has just been unbelievable. They've been completely impressive.
They just beat two good teams in Wheaton Academy and Joy Catholic.
They've taken, with their losses, they've taken a step back, but everyone has been 2 steps forward.
Well, look who they lost to.
Yeah. And
we're talking some powerhouse teams they lost to.
Yep.
They didn't lose any sticky game. They just lost to 4 fucking good teams.
Yes. And Providence Catholic deserves all the respect that they're getting.
Absolutely.
Richmond Burden. Next one, Carterville versus Rochester. Everyone is saying Carterville should just pack it up. This is going to be an easy
No.
Rochester.
No. I love this Carterville team.
Yeah.
A school from Southern Illinois. Come on. These Southern Illinois schools have been making some serious noise lately.
Yeah.
Let's show some love to Carterville.
Yeah, I agree.
These offenses are going to be on full display.
And I'm telling you this right now, a lot of people are sleeping on this Carterville team. They've been unbelievable.
Don't do that. Don't do that. They beat some of the best teams down in Southern Illinois.
Yep. So definitely.
Another Southern Illinois team will be also taking on a Springfield school in Murfreesboro against St. Goodhart Griffin.
Yes.
Don't sleep on that game either.
Yes. Yeah. And again, a lot of people are saying that this is just going to be a running clock after the second quarter.
No.
Same
with Sacred Heart Griffin and Murfreesboro.
Yes, I agree. Next one, Nazareth Academy takes on Morgan Park at Nazareth Academy.
Let's go, Naz. What did I tell you about this Naz team?
Wow.
Pete, do you have any idea what conference this Nazareth Academy team plays in?
And yeah, Morgan Park, I really like Marcus Fraxon, Coach James. I want them to get this win. Again, one of my teams that I'm a little favorite towards, but again, Nazareth Academy as well. Logan's going to have a big game for Nazareth Academy, and Justin Taylor. I think the big thing is going to be the youth on Morgan Park and experience. Could that weigh them down?
It probably will, because they're playing, Nazareth Academy with, a good quarterback, good running back, and wide receiver. Justin Taylor is going to be in for another big game.
Yep. And the last game, Pana versus St. Teresa. Max Lynch of Pana absolutely killing it right now, sir.
Well, obviously, he's got a big challenge with St. Teresa.
Yes, the Bulldogs are unbelievable. Amir Wallace, he's having a hell of a season. Offensive line has looked great.
Oh, yes.
So, and St. Teresa has been top of that class for a long, long time. And they're looking like.
Will this be the year they get over the hump?
I think it's going to be the year, but the big thing is going to start. They're going to try to stop Max Lynch, and I think again, it's going to all depend on the running backs of Pana. I think that's going to be huge. I also think when they have their shots down the field to take them, again, the St. Teresa secondary is just they put their secondaries at 8A secondary basically. They're that damn good.
Panas?
What?
You said Panas?
St. Teresa. Sorry, St. Teresa.
Yeah, no, St. Teresa's always got a good team and stuff. They just been on the wrong end of the scoreboard.
And St. Teresa, God bless them, those multiple sports stars. Pana's got multiple sports stars.
I respect the hell out of those teams doing, those players doing more than one sport.
Yes.
I've been seeing this a lot on social media, but if you don't make the basketball team, wrestle.
Yes.
It helps out with your hand-eye coordination.
Yes.
It's basically another big man trying to take another big man to the ground.
Yes, it helps out a lot. It's going to be a hell of a game. I'm excited. All right, sir. My name is Coach Big Pete of Deep Dish Football.
Any questions?
Coach Big. Oh, no questions. No questions, sir. None.
Come on, people. Help us
I
out
know.
here.
We got to get some questions. Send the questions to our emails. My email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. Follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Visit deepdishfootball.com. Again, Breakfast with Coach Big Pete, 9 a.m. Sunday. Mr. Codo, take it away.
All right, people. This is Patrick Codo, the co-host of DuPage Run and Shoot, a sports reporter at NCTV 17. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Check out our awesome content at nctv17.org. And if you want to email me at petecodo@nctv17.org.
There we go. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Let's get ready for some good quarterfinal action.